this week it's September, and that means fall's icy embrace is finally traveling over our overheated, summer-weary bodies. And to celebrate, it is pumpkin spice latte season, but did you know there's other kinds of lattes? I'm an allspice latte. Joining me this week is the Old Spice.
Ladies.
And the Spice Melange.
It is by will alone that I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Arabica that the thoughts acquire speed, the lips acquire stains, the stains become a warning.
There's a new sensation sweeping the internet. It's the live intersection webcam from Jackson, Wyoming.
Sorry, did you say intersectional, like it's at a conference or something?
You heard what I said. And what I said was that it's a traffic webcam. Just cars, trucks going by. People get real excited when a red truck goes by. Red truck, they post.
I don't believe it. We found a rung below first.
Are there like a lot of accidents at this intersection or something? What makes this intersection so exciting?
Nobody knows, Paul. It's just one of those internet things, which is actually what the Associated Press news story about this attributes the popularity to. It being one of those internet things.
I shudder to think at all the other traffic webcams hoping to achieve virality now.
Oh man, 7th Infinity used to be cool, but now they've really gone commercial.
They were commercial to start with. It's a shipping thoroughfare.
And everybody knows the Rosewood Crescent is just a try-hard intersection.
Hashtag fake intersection boys, which is a hashtag that got wildly misinterpreted.
Good news. According to a new study from Rutgers University that was published in the American Journal of Microbiology, the 5-second rule is not a thing and food gets dirty immediately. Do not eat food off the floor. I can't believe that we had to have a study for this. And not only that, this is a new study that has proven the results of previous studies. The 5-second rule is not real. Like, nobody went into this thinking that they could maybe prove it, right?
Mythbusters proved that like years ago. And if you can't trust entertainment science, what can you trust?
Actual science?
GMOs are poison!
Well, I think it's pretty clear that there isn't much difference between like food that has fallen on the floor and food that has fallen on the floor after 5 seconds. I would say that I would prefer to eat food that has fallen on the floor for 5 seconds than food that has fallen on the floor for, say, 5 hours.
Actually, Paul, the research did find that longer contact time does mean more bacterial transfer. However, the type of food and the surface it falls on is just as or more important. So you could eat a chiclet that fell on the ground outside, but you should definitely not eat a rice cake covered in peanut butter that fell into a urinal.
Kids, don't eat piss food.
A Kansas man named Lawrence Ripple robbed a bank so he would not have to spend any more time alone at home with his wife.
He wanted to go to prison to make friends?
Alright, I'm gonna teach you how to kill a man with this toothbrush. Then we're gonna have a nice bonding session after.
Lawrence John Ripple, 70, wrote a note stating that he had a gun and wanted money and then walked into a Kansas City bank. The teller gave him $3,000 and instead of going somewhere with his money, he sat down in the lobby and waited to be arrested. The money was then returned to the bank and he told police that he would rather be in jail than at home with his wife.
Okay, I guess if those are the two only options, but maybe you should think about this one a little harder.
Alright, Margaret, this isn't working. Couples counseling ain't panned out. Our religion won't let us divorce. One of us has got to go to prison. Call it.
For his sake, I hope his judge doesn't have a sense of humor and sends him to house arrest.
Margaret, I want to leave you. You're a horrible wife. Yeah, well, good luck finding someone who's going to cook you 3 meals a day and clean up after you and do all your laundry. Checkmate, woman. Jail.
Maybe this is just like a bet he made with his friends. Wow, you really did it. You went to jail. All right, I guess I owe you $10. You can let him out now.
No, he really actually robbed the bank.
Huh. Well, I guess I get to keep my $10 then.
What have we learned here today, children? If you need to get away from someone, you should go to jail and not just someplace where that person isn't. But on that sad note, we have a happy note. It's Eric's birthday. Eric, we were asked to wish you a happy birthday by your boyfriend Stu, and we'd love to accommodate. So happy birthday, Eric. It was actually on the 7th, but, close enough. And I hope you had a great day and are having a great day today and weekend and all of that stuff. So remember, there may be better sources of news, but they won't do customized birthday greetings if you email me ahead of time and ask nicely. And they don't have This hat, which is from IKEA, it is a Latjo, and it's from Jeremy and Kimmy. This actually seems like a pretty good hat. Like, I can feel that these antennae are sticking straight up. Like, normally you get one of these novelty hats that's just kind of like two floppy proboscis kind of sagging around and feeling a little sad. You know, you got a little horrible situation going. They're just sort of behind your head, but these are sticking straight up. They're quite erect. I have nothing further to say about this hat. I'm
Happy
just impressed.
birthday!
Happy birthday! Do, 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 do.
It's true that being trapped in a bad relationship can sometimes feel like jail. But you know what also feels like jail? Real, actual jail.
Look at me, I'm a pillar of